Well, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast, sharing all those details with our viewers. We're going to leave it there and shift our focus to some international news coming in at this point of time, where Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are currently continuing a frantic last push across, in fact, swing states, with less than 48 hours of campaigning left to secure an edge in a historically close presidential election. Over 75 million people have cast their early ballots ahead of the elections, and the race is down to the wire, with more states functionally tied in polls at this point than in any comparable election. While Trump has made some, in fact, grave statements during his campaigning and in his recent speeches, and has also, in fact, questioned where Joe Biden is, and even, in fact, said that Kamala, you're fired. Let's in fact listen into that statement.
The problem facing us can be solved, but the fate of our nation is in your hands. On Tuesday, you have to stand up and you have to go. You got to just go out and you got to stand up. We've done this for so long. This is 9 years. We have to get out. But you have to tell that horrible, terrible, the worst ever vice president. Nobody knows where the other guy is. Where the hell is he? Where the hell did he go, David? Where is he? Nobody knows where the hell. Where is Biden? Remember? We used to go, where's Hunter? We used to go, where's Hunter? Now we go, where the hell is Biden? Where's Joe? You know, when you think they stole the election. It was just, they walked in, they said, you're out. Right? That's a threat to democracy. They call me threat to democracy. They stole the election from this guy, whether you like him or not. They stole the election. They walked in. They said, get out of here, Joe. You're out. You're dead. You're out, Joe. And man, oh, man, he likes me better than he likes her, I really believe. And you have to tell Kamala that you've had enough, Kamala. You've had enough. You're the worst ever. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. You know, it's amazing.
All right, so there you heard it. Meanwhile, former U.S. President and Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has said, and I'm going to quote him, he said that I have come today with a message of hope for all Americans. With your vote on Tuesday, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of massive numbers of criminals coming to our country. Thank you very much. Kamala and Joe is what he said. I will be bringing back the American dream, and we'll bring it back stronger than ever before. So again, those are the big statements that have been made. My colleague Mehendi is in fact with us on the broadcast. Mehendi, take our viewers through the details. Of course, pot shots there by Donald Trump against Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Give our viewers the details.
And I've come today with a message of hope for all Americans. With your vote on Tuesday, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of massive numbers of criminals coming into our country. Thank you very much, Kamala and Joe. And I will bring back the American dream, and we'll bring it back stronger than ever before. But this is all you need to know. Kamala broke it, and we will fix it, and we're going to fix it fast. America will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than ever before. The election is a choice between whether we will have 4 more years of incompetence and failure, which is what we have right now, or whether we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. And I'm asking you to be excited about the future of our country again. I'm asking you to dream big again. This will be America's new golden age. This is going to be a golden age, and it's hard to believe, isn't it, huh? We're talking about a golden age, but that's hard to believe because we have been so low. We've never been this low. The image of our country is terrible. It's terrible. It's a failed country. That's what it is. They view us as a nation in decline, but even worse, they view us as a failed country. We're going to turn it around. The image is so bad, what they've done to our country, this incompetent group of fools.
All right, so now we've heard two statements, big statements that have in fact been made by Donald Trump. My colleague Mehdi is with us on the broadcast. Mehdi, of course, Donald Trump has taken pot shots at Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, but he's also said that he will make sure that if he comes in power, he will end inflation and in fact boost the American dream. If you could take our viewers through the big statements that he's made so far.
Well, indeed, Asavri, big developments are coming from the United States because now the former U.S. President Donald Trump has made big statements in which he also mentioned that he will bring back the American dream, and also while taking a drive at his democratic rival, and also U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris stating that she had broken that dream and that he would fix it, and also he had vowed to fix it fast. And also while campaigning in Pennsylvania just ahead of the U.S. elections, Trump has also resonated with many Americans with the current inflation situation in the country, as well as expressed his concerns over the immigration situation also. And he also mentioned that he will end both of them. And also taking a drive with Kamala, he mentioned that how Kamala has broken the situation in the country right now, and talking specifically about the inflation also. And he assured the people of America that when he comes to power after Tuesday, when people vote for him, he will end inflation and also he will fix it very fastly. And not only that, he also asserted that under his leadership, the country would experience a resurgence, and also state that the US would be bigger, better, bolder, richer, and much safer than ever before. And also, this rhetoric underscores the central theme of his campaign also, where he gave a stark choice between what he labels as incompetence and also failure in the current administration, and also prospect of transformative success should return to the White House. And in a bold declaration also, Trump took a direct jibe at President Joe Biden and Harris, implying that their tenure has been detrimental to the American dream, and mentioning that he also said that the election is a choice between whether they will have 4 more years of incompetence and failure, which is what they have, right now, and also whether Donald Trump will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of the country. So also, the former president also leaned into the controversy, questioning Biden's visibility ahead of the elections, and also stating that no one knew where the U.S. president was. And also Trump further accused Harris of undermining the electoral process, asserting that she has stolen the election from Biden, and he further criticized Harris, suggesting to Biden that he should step up and fire Kamala, in which he mentioned that how nobody, and I quote unquote, which is a very specific and important line also in the Trump statement that he mentioned, nobody knows where the other guy is, as in where is Joe Biden and where the hell he is. These are the words of Donald Trump, and he also mentioned where is Biden. They called me a threat to democracy, but they stole the election from this guy and they worked them. They said, get out of here, Joe. So these are the words that are coming from the candidate Donald Trump. And also the U.S. presidential elections are set to take place on November 5 with the Vice President Kamala Harris going against former U.S. President and Republican candidate Donald Trump. And right now, these war of words has escalated, and these are the big statements that Donald Trump has made in Pennsylvania. Yes, over to you.
Absolutely, Mehdi.